Hello and welcome back to more Kinkoi. After all was said and done. Oh, what is this? You're one hell of a conclusion. Sure. I thought you wanted a girlfriend. I felt like I'd done something kind of awful to him. Well, I bet hardly anyone has practically fallen into their lap like mine did. You gotta be ready for rejection when you put yourself out there, so try to brace yourself for that. What is it? Yeah? Oh yeah, she said that out loud? Oh crap, I messed up. I guess I had mentioned it to Rena and those closest to me off and on, but we haven't made it officially known. Or more accurately couldn't. We'll talk more later. See ya! Bye-bye! I ran away. This was bad. I should have shut up while I was ahead. I hadn't focused on this until now, but we had reached the point where we had to bring up everyone else up to speed on the change and my and Ayaka's relationship. Do you think it's okay to tell him about our relationship? We're talking about manipulation now? The last one was taken a bit far, wasn't it? My cute girlfriend straddles me every night, but is often torn between me sticking in her pussy or butt, so she begs me to jam into both. As if I do that. Okay, then how about she's my cute girlfriend? This whole subject was still fuzzy for us. Ayaka said she loved me, but her family came first. As far as the Joshistakis were concerned, I ranked pretty damn low. I had zero authority to declare herself her boyfriend. But the Joshisaki does allow you to love whoever you want, right? And there's no problem if I introduce myself as your boyfriend. It would complicate things if I brought up marriage, but dating ought to be fine. That settled, the rest depends on how you feel. What do you think of calling me your boyfriend? I knew we were as physically compatible as could be. That just left the matter of emotionally. I still don't know what a paramour is. Not happening, huh? I apparently hadn't done enough for her to be truly honest with herself yet. She would listen to anything I told her in the middle of sex, but I got the sense that that was different. It must still have been lacking. Got it, I'll tell them that verbatim. You don't know what verbatim is? Hi, I'm Ayaka's paramour. You know, I'm looking up paramour. Pause the recording. So what I could tell is what we'd call a situationship. I'd gotten permission where it counted. That ought to handle this subject. Let me ask you one more thing, and I'll be blunt.
ここまでの話がぶっちゃけた話にカテゴライズされてないのが恐怖なんですけど。
To be honest, do you have a communication disorder?
は？
I asked about what I'd noticed this afternoon. There's this whole matter of her being spooked that Rhea mentioned last night, too.
ああ、そういうこと。ビビってるって。失礼ね。あの子は、まあ、あの子らしい表現ではあるけど。そうね。表向き、誰にでもいい顔しているのは確かです。
Obviously. She had been all smiles at first, even with me. Her true nasty nature came out around 7 seconds later, but that had to be because she deemed me someone she didn't need to be calculating towards. She put on a happy face for anyone she decided was worthy. That was indelibly ingrained in her very nature. In other words, that meant she had a tendency to never show others who she really was. That was something everyone more or less did. There were even those who treated that behavior like a job. But the faces she wore in public were nothing more than a mask. If there was any time she removed that mask, it was only when you're having sex with me.
急に何ですか?
Wouldn't you be better off dating someone you could be yourself with?
Huh?
How many friends do you have? I wasn't trying to be mean. I'd go so far as to call it a gap in perception. I hadn't realized that there was a definite gap in perception between Ayaka and myself. There's Ria, Kaga's clique, and how about Rina? Aren't you close enough to call them friends? She had been modest towards Sylvia and Elsan. I wonder who else in class Ayaka seemed friendly with. She's putting on the smooth face now. All of a sudden, that snide smile I hadn't seen in a while rose to her face.
友達? 愉快なことを言うのね、オーロ。私、これまで一人として友達なんて作ったことがないわ。
Does this have some twist? Huh?
城ヶ崎にもらわれてからは、特にね。私に友達なんていません。
Oh, that's a sad confession. Where in the world had this come from? What about Ria?
前に言ったでしょ? あれは商品。使えそうだったから使っただけ。マナコも同じよ。クラスや寮で浮かないように、ちょうどいいから使っているだけ。
She's just using Monaco?
もちろん、友情というものが成立するよう、どちらも譲歩しているし、させているけれどね。私に友達なんていません。
What is this? Oh yeah, she had called Maria a commodity before. This woman.
あなたも早めに気づいた方がいいわ。人生に必要なものは友人などではないって。
Says you.
家族、家だけよ。人生はそのためだけに使うべきだわ。
I get it now. How could I put this? I finally put the pieces together, or at least I felt like I had. The reason Ayaka was fixated on the Joshisaki family, and the source of her feelings. Obviously, it wasn't about to take her comments at face value. Of course not. Someone as dishonest as her couldn't possibly share genuine feelings with me. She'd contradicted herself so many times it made me sick. It is a communication disorder, then.
Huh?
Ayaka, if you keep saying stuff like that, then you really won't have any friends at all. What do you say? How about we go play a game of ball right now? If it's too difficult, your big brother here will join you. Just don't make it weird, bro.
なんですかその小学生みたいなの
It's like being a Leonie-chan. Because every word of your mouth sounds like one. She was being beyond unreasonable to suggest Ria, someone she made dinner for out of concern for her nutrition, wasn't a friend. It was like some boy in elementary schooler flipping up the scroll of the girl he liked and calling her ugly. Unfortunately, she seemed to legitimately believe that everything she expressed was the truth.
話にならないわ
That ticked her off. She tried to gather her things and leave. Hey, come on, wait, let's talk this through some more.
会話を止めたのはそっちじゃないこっちの言うことを勝手に曲解して不愉快だわ
I'm sorry if I upset you.
今日は帰りますごきげんよう
She turned around. Don't be so angry. I'll do that licky thing to cheer you up. Oh my god.
別に機嫌がどうとかでなくあなたの主張は間違っているわ
Thank goodness she wasn't the type to immediately explode once you got her angry. Yes, this was who the woman Josaki Oyaka was. She didn't put her emotions first. Rationality took priority. That policy had to be what prevented her from having friends. The reason went without saying. That girl who stuck a photo of Oyaka before may have hit the nail on the head. Her remarks had struck her at her core. Ooh boy! Hey Ayaka.
何よ別にペロペロンがして欲しくて戻ったわけじゃ
I do love you, okay?
何ですか急に
As your paramour, your boyfriend, and as a friend.
あなたのことは友達とかそういうくくりでは見ていられないわよ
You don't need to lump me into anything. I'm fine with all of it. I'm sure Ria is the same. She doesn't care if she's a commodity and you can call her whatever you want. You complicate the idea of friends a little too much. She must have been aware of that fact to some extent as she immediately became tongue-tied. Had she been traumatized in the past? I bet she had, but the incident that initially skewed her. In all seriousness, it would likely be best to delve in and resolve that first. But for what it was worth, she seemed to be resolving it on her own for the most part. She'd called the girl who instilled that trauma in her a wild monkey and all. If that were true, then this was all I had to do next. Lend a hand so that her trauma wouldn't handicap her. Gradually. That's all I had to say. Okay, I'll give you a licky lick. Come here, Erica. Oh, God. However, there's no need to rush her until it put a damper on the mood. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to skip. But I didn't. You snob.
何よその顔成金ですかそれは虚栄です庶民が逃げ込む言葉です虚栄って何えそんなことも知らないんですねこれだから庶民はそもそもあなた成金という言葉の意味はちゃんと知っていまして何よバカもうあーちゃんとなんか遊んであげない
We just flashback to when they were kids.
待って
What No, we're asleep. And this scene again.
あのまま寝ちゃったのね。
Yeah, you did.
寝たというか、ペロペローンのされすぎで半分気を失ったというか。
He half lost consciousness.
しゃ、部屋に戻らなくちゃ。シャワーも浴びたいし。
He's still asleep.
気持ちよさそうに寝ちゃって。友達か。あなたくらいシンプルに近づいてきてくれれば、こちらも気が楽なのにね。あなたくらいになら、あなたくらい好きになれるのかもね。
Smooch. Oh, we got smoochies. We got a smoochies.
どうしたいオーロ。
Oh, yeah. I found myself staring at Ayaka constantly, even in class.
ああ、俺の彼女たまんねえな、おい。気を使いで、それに見ろよ、あの群抜なケツ。
Oh, she's teasing us. I don't know why you said a collection of phrases out of some American movies from the 80s, but you got that right.
わお、ドン引き。
Cringe? She's calling us cringe? Well, that's part of it, but the rest of it, I was a little worried.
あやかあやか、リップクリーム持ってる？もう、ちゃんと自分で持ってきなさい。
Yeah, we must respect ourselves here. Ayaka, who was her usual self in class. She treated everyone like normal, but without any built-up aggression towards any one person. According to Ayaka, she supposedly had no friends here. Was it wise to leave things that way? Hey Rena, what are you doing at Ayaka?
何って、何を急に。
The way I posed that question was kind of sketchy and left Rena looking stumped. But she wasn't worried about the question itself.
何って、友達だけど。
She answered immediately, just like I figured. They weren't especially close, but even a commoner like Rena considered Ayaka a friend. But as for her...
何、あやかっちとなんかあった？
Rena grimaced, having guessed something was up. Nah, nothing. The thing was, between us, there were no walls, so I didn't know how to breach the subject either. As I racked my brain, Rena giggled.
何もないなら、別にオーロは心配することないよ。アーシャ友達だと思ってるし、ペコチンたちもそう思ってるだろうし、ならそれでいいじゃん。上辺だけの付き合い的なのでも。
Just superficially.
そのうちわかるから。
She left with a huge grin. Superficially, huh? I guess that was another element of personal relationships.
ねえねえ、オーロ。
Oh, we got Sylvia coming in. What is it? That was when Sylvie spoke to me and cut my thoughts short.
あのね、ちょっとお願いが。おっと。ここで言うのはまずいかしら。
Oh, you bad girl.
後で改めて相談があるの。
Sure, gotcha. But she gonna invite me to another tea party after school. I wondered when.
ねえねえ、オーロ。
What? Kiro has the same voice! What? Quicker than I expected. Earlier in a direct transmission. Her only hang-up had been wanting to avoid talking in class. Once I was outside, Kiro instantly began to chat me up. So what was it?
あのね、明日土曜日、夜にお時間もらえないかしら。
Ayaka too?
あやかなら、オーロに言っておけばスケジュール抑えられるでしょ？
Maybe. I didn't remember telling Sylvia about her relationship, but it sounded like she already knew.
じゃあお願いできるかしら。あのね、エルが今週の一件でスープ作りにハマってしまって、彩香に味見してほしいんですって。
Are we gonna have disastrous cooking here? So that's what this is about. Sure, I'll tell Ayaka.
お願いします。
Is that all you needed?
ありがとうオーラ。おーいシルビー、こっちこっち。はいはーい。あのね、夕飯多めになりそうだから、なるべくお腹は空かせておいて。
A huge dinner, huh? Sure. Wait, Sylvia, you're chatting with Reno right over there. What's going on with you?
おう、こっちの私は本体とは関係ないの。キロちゃんの中に構築した仮想人格なのよ。
Oh, what? What is this? I don't even know how to describe it.
今こうしておしゃべりしているのも、本体の私がしたいだろう話を物理演算して行っているのよ。
What kind of sci-fi ass tech is this? You're equipped with meaninglessly engineered tech, considering this could have been handled with a simple phone call. What is it?
本物の私はそこにいる。ならば、
Oh, we're getting existential.
本体がいなければ、本物のシルビアは私。
And we got some psychotic sci-fi movie plot brewing over here. Someone from Swords of J. Never a dull moment. So a group dinner tomorrow, and it might not be tomorrow, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.